People, it is Randy for Thunderhorse Descendant. I am here today with the Market Marbles box from Sam's bead box. We are going to create something today. It's kind of going to be a design on the fly. As you know, I didn't make a plan. I don't make plans for these boxes, so we're kind of just going to jump down to the mat and see how we feel. So I hope you're in for that. I think today is going to be a really good beading day. Everything seems to be, it's like a nice fall day. If you watch Morning Coffee, I was talking about that. And yeah, so I'm super excited. Let's jump down to the mat. Let's get this party started. All right, here we are. Let's see how we feel today. Let's just see how we feel, right? Just get everything out here. We're just gonna do us up a little design on the fly. Oh yeah, I forgot about this bead. Okay. Here we are. All our lovely colors. Well, I really like these. I know some of you said that the faces wig you out, but I like the faces. I do. I like the faces. I don't know why. I like them. So those are cute. Cutesy. And these are also very cute. It's all very cute. I'm thinking, oh, I could make a little bracelet with that. Well, I also really like these red jaspers. They are very nice. Okay. So, I'm kind of thinking I would like to make some earrings out of these. Now, these do have a larger hole. Okay, my camera is not cooperating today. These do have a larger hole. We could do, you could do some necklaces or some bracelets with these as like a little focal. But I do kind of just like them for earrings because I think they're fun. And they give us all these seed beads. Maybe not sure which way I want to go with that. Well, we'll try it. Okay, so let me get these out of the way. Up here, see if I can make that work out. Oh, I forgot about these. You know what? I changed my mind. Let me see if I got, let me see what I got down here for string and wire. Okay, so my plan here is I'm going to use a longer cord, and we're going to make us just a little stretch bracelet with these, just because I think they're super cute. This is 0.7. Do I have a 0.1 down here? Let me see what I got. That's also 0.7. That 0.1. We have all the 0.7s, but look, we have blue. Let's use some of that blue, huh? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of this dark blue color. And I'm just going to make ourselves a cute little bracelet. So this is 0.7 millimeter, which I would normally use a 1, but that's fine. And I'm going to stretch this out. Now let me tell you what, they say you don't have to stretch a longer, but that's just a habit, so bear with me. Bear with me. And we're just going to cut this. And I don't think that this bead strand is going to be enough to complete the whole bracelet. So I think what I'll do is I will put one on the front, one on the back here, and then I'm going to add in these multicolored rondelles just for funsies. Let's see if I can get them open here. Just to give us a little pop color. And so I'm going to be using the Bead stretch cord needle. That's this guy, to go along with my Alonga cord. And we're going to create a little design. So I'm just going to make sure these are even, because I am going to put them onto the needle, and then it's going to have to be, you know, the design how I would want it, because otherwise it'll be messed up. So I'm going to do that. I'll put this one at the end. So I think I'll do 2, and I am going to keep the colors. I think I should be able to keep like that. Might be a little long. Might not need 3. Maybe I only need not the green. Okay, we'll see how what that does for us. So I'm going to start down here, and I'm just going to load these on to this needle. Just like this. This one will go on the end, like that. Okay, so that is my plan. Turn that down a little notch, I think. Okay, so now to put this on, all we have to do is we have to create a little loop on this end. And we're going to put this end on to the needle. There's a little hook here, and you're just going to want to make sure that you're not cutting the Alonga cord with your needle. Okay, and then we're going to bring it down and load it onto the string. Okay. Just like so. And then once we got it on there, we're just going to remove this ever so carefully. And then what I like to do is kind of stretch it, and I like for it to make friends while it's on there. Okay, and then we're going to bring it around like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to put one of the tails through the loop. Okay. And then we're just going to get out all that extra slack out of the cord. So this is what you're going to end up with. Okay. And then we're going to tie a knot. surgeon's knot. So we're going to go around and we're going to put our tails through once, and we're going to put our tails through twice. Okay, there's a lot of different knots you can tie. This is the one I like. Now, when you're bringing this down, you don't want this to be super tight. Okay, you want it to have some slack in it so that when it's at rest, it's not completely tight. Because then when you go to open it up, it's gonna snap. You know what I mean? So now we're gonna hit that with that cord with a little bit of glue. We're going to use the hypo cement. So the reason we're using the hypo cement is because hypo cement does not dry down completely. It's still always a little bit flexible, and that's something that you want with your stretch cord. If you use a, oh, let me get this back on there. This is the hardest part. If you use a, say like a Loctite super glue, this is going to freeze your cord and it's going to break. So you want to use the GS hypo cement because it does not completely dry down all the way and it's not going to freeze your cord. There's always going to be a little bit of elasticity, which is what you want when you're using an elastic cord. Alright. Now we got our glue on there. We're just going to go in, we're going to trim that off. We're just going to move that over the top of the bead there. Okay, and we are looking good. So there we go. Super cute. And we got a little pattern. Now obviously you're going to want to let it dry, but it's super cute. So there we go. Alright, since we're here, we may as well make it a friend. Yeah, should we make it a friend? Let's use the rest of our little jammies. And let's see. Oh, let's use the flowers. Those will be cute. By the way, if you hear some commotion going on, Thunderhorse Descendant is a working studio. That's just work happening. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Now, flowers. Do I want to keep these the same? I could do a pattern here as well. But you know what? I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna mix them. I'm gonna mix them in however they are right now. Because why not? I'm just gonna load up my needle. Oh, that one seems to have a smaller hole on it. Same with that one. And I'm going to load my needle up. That happens sometimes. Seems like the purple one had a little different hole size on it. And I'm just loading this up. So this is meant to be, once you get to the top, it's meant to be a average size 7 bracelet. So you don't really have to do any measuring as far as that goes. It's one of the cool things about the needle. But I figure, since we're on it, yeah, this purple one, nope. Green ones go on fine. So I figure I may as well have my bracelet have a little friend, and then I can have a little set. I really like these Milfori beads. I think they're super pretty. And we just go to the top. There we are at the top, so that's what it looks like. We wouldn't have needed those purple ones anyways. It wouldn't have fit. Okay, so now for this one, I'll do the same blue, just so they're, you know, doesn't really matter. I'll do the same blue so they're the same color. So with this longa cord, I am doubling it up. So you want to make sure you're getting enough to double it up. And like I said, they say you don't have to stretch it, but it's just a habit. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're just going to ever so carefully put that on there. And then we're going to bring our beads down. Gravity is our friend. Just like so. Okay. Now you can see I got a little fraying on this cord right here, which is not the greatest of situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it into the middle. I'm going to make it make friends. So you don't necessarily want fraying on your cord because that's an indicator that that your cord's already weak, and it's possible that this cord is older. I don't know how long it's been in the drawer. So instead of doing the going through the loop thing, right, I'm going to tie it away from that fray, and I'm actually just going to cut it so there's no longer a loop, and then I'm just going to do the overhand knot this way. I'm going to go 1, 2. Okay, now this is going to give us more of a thick knot, but I'm hoping that we can make it small enough where it will at least not be too noticeable. Okay, and then we need our glue. Sometimes if it's a longer cord, you can make the knot tight enough where you can still hide it inside the bead. If you can't, you can always go ahead and put a bead cover over the top. You just want to make sure that you're not biting into the cording with your metal bead cover, if that bothers you. Okay, so then we're going to trim all that off. But I would rather have the little knot situation than be having, something come flying, breaking off. So I am going to get a larger bead cover out of my stash, and I'm going to utilize that. So I make bead covers in all kinds of different sizes in case you were unaware. So we have like a 5, a 10. Here's a really large 10. You can probably use that. It's about the same size as the beads. There's a little one inside of there. Come out. Now, let's see if we got a different one. There we go. I could use one of those smaller ones, but I feel like if I use this larger one, it'll be the same size as the bead, so it'll be kind of, easier. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to load this up. Now, here's kind of a tricky part. You want to make sure when you put on there that you're not biting into the cord. And you just want it to sit on top so there's no sharp edges. I like to go from where the little ties on the knot are, and start with like this is the open part. I like the knot ties to be over here, so then I know they're not going to be sticking out of the bead when I put them on. And so there you go. So there's our second bracelet, and now we have a pair. Cute. The little faces. So there you go. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. If you are, please let me know down in the comments so that I can continue to bring you this type of content. I hope you're all having a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.